Hey, what's up, good people? Shelby here. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, then thank you so much for coming. And if you are an existing subscriber, then, thank you for coming back. Today, I'm going to be doing a quick and dirty eye look. I'm looking to give you that easy but definitely slaying realness. So I'm going to bring you in real close. And I'm going to show you some steps with a palette you probably already have that's going to be beginner friendly and quick friendly, because we ain't all got that time, to be sitting around blending for days, right? So if you would like to see the look that I have in mind and the palette that I will be using, because you probably already have it, like it was on fire like 3 months ago. But of course, that new came out and we all forgot about it. It's probably down in your drawer somewhere. If you'd like to see, then stay tuned. All right, and welcome back. Okay, so this is the look that we're going for. It's very rosy, goldy. I feel like it's a great series of colors or combination of colors that looks good on a lot of folks. And because the colors are so complementary, it doesn't take as much time to blend or to pick colors, especially if you are using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. Yeah, so I know a lot of the looks that came out of this palette, especially on the internet, the interwebs, and I'm going to go ahead and prime my eye. You can use concealer, but I've been trying to get through this particular package, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. But I know that a lot of the looks that came out from this palette on Instagram and on Facebook, they're there are lots and lots of bright colors, but one, that's not for every day. Two, that's not for everybody. So... And I'm patting this in, not swiping, because I want to get all the coverage. When you swipe, sometimes you break up your coverage. But yeah, it's not for everybody and not for every skill level. I think that this particular eye look that I've just done, it's got about 4 colors in it, but it looks really good, in my opinion, and it's easy. And most importantly, you can use your fingers for some of it, so that's always good. Now that my eyelid is primed, and I'm just going to touch it and make sure that it's actually settling. It's not all the way dry, which is fine, but I don't want it to be totally wet. I just want enough. Like when my finger comes back, there shouldn't be anything on it. So what you're going to need, 1 to 2 blending brushes. You can use the one that comes with the palette. This is probably the best one because I know everyone's got this if you got the palette. A pointed blending brush, the pointed blender on the end of your Anastasia Beverly Hills, the lovely little focused dense blender right here, and then something pointy for your inner corner, okay? So conceivably, you could get through this look with only 3 utensils, mascara, and some liner, okay? And the biggest piece is this lovely little palette right here, okay? So first things first, the part where you use your hands, okay? We're gonna hop into the palette, and I'm gonna pull out Yacht right here. And I'm pretty much just gonna take my middle finger, because it's the biggest one. It's got the biggest, what's what I'm looking for? Footprint. My middle finger has the biggest footprint, and I can control it. And I'm going to go right to the middle of my lid after tapping in once, maybe twice, and I'm going to press, okay? And I'm going to do that a few more times to give myself a wide enough space, and how thick it is and how bright it is up to me. But I pretty much just want to fill my lid space using my finger, not my whole lid, but like the middle and below your crease. So this is your crease right here where you can kind of feel where your eyeball kind of is curving back. I'm not going to go any higher than that, and I'm just going to add as much as I want, but I want it to be even with this side or as close as possible, okay? And you can always add more. You can't take it away. You can cover it up, but you can't take it away, okay? So I put that there, okay? So that's my first step. Now, because I am a klutz, I have a makeup wipe at the ready just for wiping off the color. Next color we're gonna go into, using the denser side of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, gonna go into Monte Carlo right here. You could go deeper if you want to. I'm going for something that is possible to be worn by almost anyone, and you could wear this to work if you had to. Also on a date, but you could wear this to work, okay? So I'm dipping once or twice. I'm not digging into the palette because I don't want so much that I'm gonna feel like I don't have control. I tap it off, and I'm going to start on my inner corner, and I'm just kind of following the edge of the fingerprint that I've got on my lid, and I'm gonna work my way into the inner part of my tear duct, okay? And I'm still staying below my crease. And I'm kind of patting and pressing and tugging to get this color on here to make sure that it gets on there the way I want it to. And then I'm going to stop and I'm going to compare. I'm going to look at my left side, look at my right side, and I want them to be as close as possible, okay? So now that I think I have a good amount on there, I'm going to go back into the palette, press maybe twice, tap off, and do the same thing on the outer part of my lid, again, below the crease and not past the corner, okay? Just like on this side. Stop right there, okay? And with all these colors, pay attention to the lash line. Go ahead and get all the way up in that lash line. We're going to line it with some wing liner, although we won't be doing a big wing liner, but you want to have all that pigment down there so that it's kind of seamless, okay? So if I compare the eyes, it looks like the width of the halo in the middle is about the same on both sides. I'm going to bring it in a little bit on this side, a little on that side, and then I'm going to flip my brush over and I'm going to kind of do a little wishy-washy thing back and forth over the transition where these two meet so that it looks much more married or blended or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to take a little bit more of this and I'm going to go up into my crease. And I'm just going to push right there where that dent is, okay? Just keep pushing and bringing it down. I'm just going to bring it down and make them meet so that I've got this nice little arch over the two, okay? And don't worry if it's not absolutely perfect because we're going to blend. That's our next step, okay? Take this brush with no new product on it and I'm just going to swirl it or windshield wiper it back and forth in the crease and just kind of where the edge is. I don't want my color to move. I just want it to be a little bit blurred, okay? And again, when you do this, make sure that you don't drag any color down past the corner of your eye, okay? This corner right here, imagine an imaginary line going straight up. Don't go past that unless you want to end up with a raccoon eye look. Okay. Same brush with coastline. And then pretty much right at the edge, I'm going to brush or pat on coastline just above my crease, but not quite up into my brow. And keep bringing it into the inner part of my eye. Okay, and go back and forth if you'd like to. And then when you're ready, with no new product, let's get that windshield wiper thing going. Side to side, back and forth, do some circles if you want to. For extra credit, you can bring it down to that point right at the corner and go back and forth in a straight line so that you get a nice gradient, okay? And as you get closer to the top of your brow, just keep going back and forth. You don't need any more product. If it matches the other side, you're on the right track. My next step is to grab my pointy brush, go back into Yacht, right there. Not too much, it's very pigmented. You can spray it if you want to. I didn't for this, I just shook it off and went in twice. But if you spray it, it gets brighter, but it also sticks to the spot you put it a little bit better, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go right in my inner corner. And I'm just dragging it a little bit, just like that. So now, is if everything looks blended to you, if you feel like it looks good, you are ready to line your eyes. Now, if you notice, I don't have a very big wing because a big wing, big wings are treacherous because you never know if they're going to go the way you want them to go. So what I do, I get a nice liner that I like. This is the Fenty Flyliner. I'm also a huge fan of the CoverGirl liquid liner and of the Beauty Bakery liner. They're all fantastic. So because they're pointy at the end, but you can lay that felt tip right against your lash line and pretty much, it's not foolproof, but it's close. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this felt tip at kind of an angle on I'm going to lay the felt tip at an angle on the outer corner of my eye. Just like that. All right, okay, good. All right, so that's it. That's it for your look. If you would like to add anything to your lower lash line, you can. I already have Urban Decay's 24-hour pencil in Whiskey in my lower lash line. I'm going to touch that up really quickly, and then we can do mascara. For mascara for today, I chose something that was very bold. I curled my lashes first, but then I went in with the Milk Makeup mascara in the Kush mascara, I believe. Yeah, the Kush mascara. For the lips, I'm going to go in with the Shayla Times ColourPop Lippie in the shade, I think it's BFF4, BFF4, and the Fenty lipstick in the shade Uncuffed. I know a lot of people have this, so I want to use it because there's not enough looks with stuff you already have. Let's get real, okay? All right, so this is my finished look. I hope that you like it. Yeah, I would love for you all to try this out. I'm going to be doing a few more looks where it's, you know, just something simple and quick that also uses something preferably that you already have, because let's get real, we've all got too much makeup that we don't use. So Shelby's going to help you with that, okay? Yeah, I got you. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. If you are new to my channel, if you're not already subscribed, if you enjoyed what you saw, go down to the bottom. Like, comment, subscribe, join the family. And if you are an existing viewer, then thank you so much for coming, and I hope you brought some friends. Anyways, that's all for now. Ciao.